Hey everyone, welcome back to Delve Deck Stories. I'm Gabe, I'm here with Tess, and we're going to be reading some responses to the questions from the Delve Deck series. Today's question was, what was your last straw with someone you stopped speaking to? And the answer comes from Eric. I ghosted my freshman year roommate for being completely disgusting. I went to a school about an hour from home but decided to live in a dorm for convenience. My assigned roommate was this guy Connor, who was the biggest slob I've ever seen in my life. I'm not the neatest guy ever, but Connor was totally filthy. He never did laundry, so his clothing stunk and began to stink up our room. He'd leave used Kleenex.
Oh my god.
Jerk-off rags.
No.
Snack wrappers and empty soda cans everywhere. Anytime I told him to clean up, he'd throw out like 2 things, say he'd do the rest later, and then never did it.
Connor.
Red flag, red flag, red flag. I mean, I just want to go back to this. The jerk-off rags? When does
rags?
When does the RA get involved?
Rags.
Ugh.
Rags? He clearly has Kleenex.
Yeah, multiple.
Rags.
Yeah. I mean, he ran out of Kleenex, sounds like, and then he went to rags.
I don't know. Rags is like very upsetting to me.
I mean, I hear people do socks. That seems one sock. Not rags.
Yeah.
Rags, I feel like, you don't know what end you're picking up, and it's just...
I feel like a sock is weird, too.
Well, it's just, one vessel, one thing,
So, like, just go in the shower. You ran out of Kleenex. Take care of it in the shower,
I'd be afraid
bro.
that if it was in the shower, he wouldn't clean up either.
Then you wash it down the drain. Like, what are you going to do? Be like, is this shampoo?
But if Eric went into the shower and was like, oh, look at this. And then he's like, what's on my toes,
Well, you're in the shower. You'll clean up.
Oh. Some things just can't be washed away.
It's a dorm shower. It's probably communal anyway. The shower's probably disgusting. Dorm showers were gross.
Yeah, they were gross. I'm glad I'm never going back.
No, never.
He was out all the time, but when he was in our room, he was usually making a mess. One night, he came home drunk. This doesn't sound like it's going to go well. He threw up on his pillow.
Connor!
Turned the thing over and went right back to sleep.
No!
He slept on it. He slept on a pillow that he threw up on. Like, if this isn't like the warm side, cool side of a pillow. He threw up and then just turned it over like, you know what? Like Tabula rasa, blank slate.
I don't understand. I guess you're just like that drunk. Like you have
you ever been that drunk?
I've never personally done this, but I think that maybe this guy's just a problem in general, so I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, but I do think you could be so drunk that you don't even realize you threw up. But I think this guy's just a fucking sicko.
I'll leave this as a question for the audience. Have you or could you ever be so drunk that you would not realize that you threw up?
I think that you could be, and then you would probably like die afterwards. Like I don't think that Connor was so drunk. I think
you could die from throwing up, obviously.
Yeah.
But like if you're on the pillow and you flip it, you're telling me that you could not smell that?
No, it's disgusting. You would have to be so blackout and on the verge of passing out. But I don't believe that Connor was. I think Connor knowingly did this.
That's just his thing.
Yeah.
That's his kink. He's into it.
He was fine with it.
Get the rags ready, people. He was going.
Oh my god. I want to throw up. Finish the story.
There's plenty more. I thought surely he'd clean it up the next day.
No!
But nope. He just left it like that, with his puke adding to the stench that permeated our room.
What the fuck?
I begged him at least to do some laundry, and even got him a roll of quarters and some detergent, so he couldn't claim he was out of coins for the laundry machine, or that he didn't have detergent. Eric, thank you so much for being a good... This is a good deed. This is a good deed.
That's just getting punished over and over again.
Just perpetual, punishment.
Yeah.
He reluctantly finally washed some things, thank you, but I basically had to march him down to the laundry myself to make him wash his clothes and sheets.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
I ended up moving his stuff into the dryer for him, after it was washed, I hope, taking it out when it was done and putting it back in our room. So it sounds like Eric is also just room service.
Yeah, Eric, you are enabling this behavior at this point. Not to victim blame, you are the victim, but you're also enabling this behavior.
I get the fact that he was in the room and he was like, I don't want to live in this situation.
Yeah.
I mean, for any sake, because that odor, then I think
No,
it's like cigarettes. It's like sticks to you.
Yeah,
like you have that smell.
And you can't bring anyone over.
No, never. So dating life, forget about it. Done. Not happening. Oh God. Okay, so he did not fold or put the laundry away, so it sat in a pile. But at least it was clean. He wouldn't even put the sheets back on the bed. He just slept on the bare mattress and pillow with no pillowcase. Anytime I would pick up the heaps of trash around the room, he would then replace it with new heaps of trash within days. He eventually even stopped buying tissues, and I caught him blowing his nose, I thought I was going to say something else, into clothing from his unfolded laundry that has been sitting for weeks.
I think that Connor's having a mental breakdown. I think Connor's unwell.
He just gave up. He was like, okay, I'm done.
Connor's, this is so
Maybe the fact that he was outside of the house and the mom and dad weren't taking care of him.
Obviously,
right?
I mean, it's like classic college dorm
some people
shit.
are ready for college and independent responsibility, and some people are not.
Yeah.
It's clear that Connor was not. Who knows what he's up to now, but the story keeps going.
He's like the CEO of a company crushing it.
He is Elon Musk. No. I complained to the school about Connor and tried to get them to move me, but the dorms were so full and there wasn't anywhere to go. I also complained to the RA. Finally, the RA gets involved, who had several talks with Connor, but nothing ever changed. When I bitched to my parents, they told me college is a time for learning to get along with all kinds of people and that I should try to get along with him and make things work.
No.
I'm sorry.
Bad advice. Bad advice, parents.
Yeah, I originally read that as Connor's parents, and I could understand that answer.
Yeah.
For your parents, we're going to have to go through therapy.
We're going to have to talk to them.
So, the last straw came one morning after class. I had gone into the bathroom and realized the toilet paper was empty. Connor strikes again. I replaced the roll, not thinking anything. Oh, God. And I got in the shower.
No.
After washing up, I grabbed my towel off the rack and tried to dry off and immediately noticed a horrible odor.
No.
I shook off my towel to discover streaks of shit all over it.
What? I'm so upset by this
I want to
story.
throw this iPad. Like, this is making me so frustrated right now.
This is so weird. This is such unhinged, disgusting behavior. This is like sociopath behavior.
This is when you just quit college. You just leave.
Yeah.
I'm done. Like, keep the rest of the tuition.
Connor
I'm
needs
done.
to just. I don't know.
But here are the details. Connor had used my bath towel to wipe his ass, and then he hung it back up. Shit streaked, face down, of course, so he didn't see it.
Oh my
I shrieked. I hopped back in the shower, gagging. Makes sense. And immediately scrubbed myself raw, trying to get rid of the stench. That was it. I called my parents, told them what happened, and told them I really need to move back home for the rest of the year. Oh my God, thank you. I could not live with Connor another minute and would just deal with the commute to classes. Oh, so you went back to school? No, I would have just up and left.
College is not for me.
Yeah, I would have been like, look, I'll do community college, keep it close by home. I'll just move to another country. You know, a year abroad.
Leave.
And my dad came to help me pack up my things, and I was out there before Connor got home that afternoon. I never spoke to the guy again and have no idea whatever happened to him. I stayed at my parents' house for the rest of the year and ended up rooming with a friend on campus the next year. I have not lived with a stranger as a roommate ever since.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you...
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is crazy. I've had not many bad random roommates, but the worst of them don't even come close to this.
The fact that someone would go, oh, there's no toilet paper.
I'm going to use it
Why would you go into the shower? In the shower, just wipe, clean it off
Be
there.
European.
Is that what they do in Europe?
No, they use bidets.
Oh, right. Okay.
But...
All right. But this is definitely something where I'd be like, that's the first thought. Let me grab the towel off the hook on the door, and let me take it, wipe it, and then put it back up, hidden. So no one would know. Like Eric wouldn't know when he grabbed the towel, it had shit on it.
For some reason, have to use a towel. That towel then goes away.
Trash. Done.
Burned.
Hey, sorry.
Immediately out dumpster.
Yes.
Not inside trash. That
you're like,
goes
hey man,
away.
I really had to go and I had to clean up. I'm so sorry. I will buy you a new towel. Yeah.
Connor, if you're watching, I hope you got your shit together.
Good choice of words.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to submit your stories, and maybe they're as crazy as this, feel free to check out share.delvdeck.com and submit yours as well.